Yeah. Okay. Well, morning, Mr. Jackson.
Good morning.
So, let's sit down. So, this is our second talk, second meeting, and today we're going to talk about the merger, as you know, and about your concerns, and I will explain about the way this merger and new implementations about the software will work. And I hope this will be a nice talk, and we can continue with a fruitful cooperation between the companies.
Yeah, me too. I'm really looking forward to our new cooperation and our two companies binding together as one into the scooter share and going into the new company. So
Okay, that's nice. I read in your mail that you sent me that you have a few question marks and things that you might not like that much. Those 6 questions, I believe, and we will get into them after I explain the overall situation better, and you might have read it on the mail. So we will cooperate with another firm, and we will be one firm. So we will merge into one, and therefore new roles and new persons are hired, and new processes will be put into place. The biggest process that will be rehearsed is the process of the payments, order administrations and stuff. So the overall administrative system that you have built up and that have functioned pretty well over the years. But as you know, companies need to evolve and go along with the new things in time, and we just need to put everything into cloud and make it more easy for everybody and all the assistant consultants to put all the administrative things in the system.
yeah, well, my first and biggest concern is that, as you know, I was the leader of the salary payment and
Yes.
the outstanding invoices. I have been with the company for 26 years. Well, the new system is extremely expensive, both to buy and to maintain.
True.
These administrator IT guys will be coming around and exerting their influence for years to come.
Yeah.
So what are your looks on the enormous costs of this cooperation and new system?
Yeah, well, that's true, and we are now a large company that makes almost a combined revenue expected of 100 million per year. So that's a whole lot of money, and we will use a new ERP administrative system that will cost approximately 800 till 900,000 a year for the license, and we will be able to pay that, and we will maybe get a discount, so that's also nice. But to go a little bit deeper into your concern, that's why I'm having this meeting with you, because I also see you as the main man on the administrative systems, and you are really the one that have built it and made this company bigger throughout the 26 years that you serve this company. That's why I'm of course sitting here with you and want to consult to you about all those things. I read that you also find it particularly annoying, is maybe the wrong word to use, but that the whole system of coding that you've put into place will be changed for the new software.
Yeah, I have been working on this for a lot of years, and all that coding has done by hand, and all the work that I have done over the couple of years have to be redone, and I'm very proud of what I have done for this company, and for all this work to be thrown into the garbage bin will be a big loss for me. I have been aware of the new colleagues and the new system, but the coding system was very logical and easy for temporary workers to understand. And as an accountant, it enabled me to keep an overview of all the income and expenditures. And this
Yes.
overview will be thrown away and will be cancelled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand the concerns if I may interrupt you, but you will be the new leader and main operator of the system, and you will have 3 or 4 persons, young senior controllers, junior controllers, sorry, that will work for you and operate under your supervision. But all the coding you have done, we will implement into the new system. So your legacy and work will still be remained, but only in a fresh code, so to say. So it will be a whole new situation, of course, because we're dealing with all this technology development in this frequently changing world. So that's why we really need to get more things into the cloud to be more safe, to also be able to store your work and have your work at a safe environment, so that we will be able to restore backups for when there are certain IT risks or stuff, because now everything is locally stored.
Yeah.
And so but you will be the main man, and your legacy will be saved.
And there was a lot of wasteful spending in the old organization.
Yes.
And because all the files have to be renumbered.
Yes.
And that was really necessary because of the wasteful spending.
Yeah.
And will the wasteful spending be reduced in the new system? So as
Yes.
little.
Because nothing will be done on paper. Everything is online, and so it's easy accessible for you at home as senior controller, and for your other colleagues that work one step below you and for you, so that you can easily give them access to only certain tiles of your creation that we have put in the system that we of course lease.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be much more safe, and for you it's also nice. I read here another problem number 5 for you is the collection of outstanding invoices that will be outsourced to a bank from now on.
Yeah, we always did that ourselves.
Yeah.
And I heard when I read the script of the new organization
Mm-hmm.
that all the outstanding invoices are going to be outsourced by the bank from now on. What is the reason, and how will that look like in the future?
Yeah, well, we of course pay a little percentage for that, 1.5%. So that's a little bit of a loss in revenue, but they will be able to collect at any time, and we will be certain of having our revenue. So if they don't pay within the 30 days, and then we don't have to send a collecting company after them. So we will have our money from the bank. It's a bank guarantee, and the bank will just catch the bad guys with their... So that's how it works. And it's not that we are giving them free money or revenue, but just some sort of helping cycle, and we will establish a relationship with them.
And one of the only concerns that I now still have is that I feel a little bit insulted because the new system is completely being dismissed, and the new outsourcing technique is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And as a company, I am concerned that we will lose the overview.
Yeah.
And what kind of overview do we get from working with the bank?
Yeah, well, we will get a weekly overview of our credits and debits, and they will send it to us, and our credit rating will actually improve towards suppliers and other things, because we will be able to have more overview from the bank, and the bank will automatically pay some account for us, so that we also can't make any mistakes, and we won't have any debts from not paying in time.
Yeah.
And the other way around, of course, because we also collect money from clients that might not pay on time. So and that risk we eliminate with that. But I actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have the feeling that you think that you're being replaced a bit? Or,
Yeah.
or
Well, before we went into this conversation,
Yeah.
I felt like I was being replaced a lot because I have been working with the system for years.
Yeah.
I can say that it's like my child of a company.
Yeah.
I really made it by myself, by hand. And it is pretty hard for me to see new changes and a whole new system. And I wasn't asked to implement new changes. And the new system, I don't have anything to do with it, so I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about the new system.
Yeah.
And after this conversation, I feel more relaxed and I understand
very
that
good.
change is needed. And I'm happy with the changes.
Yeah.
And I see why it was necessary.
Well, that's very nice, to be honest. And is there something that you would like me to propose or do that makes you more certain of, these 6 questions marks that you had? Or is there anything that I can do and I will do it because I'm...
Thank you. This conversation helped me well, and
Okay.
I am looking forward to the new generation of our company.
Yes, well, that's very nice, Mr. Jackson. And of course, we will do everything step by step. And if you also agree, we will have a weekly meeting on Friday at my proposal at 2 o'clock, if that's fine for you.
That's okay.
In the afternoon. Yeah, that's fine. Then I believe this was a very learnful session, and we tackled quite some issues.
Yeah, thank you for hosting this meeting.
Yeah, well, thanks for having spare time to enlighten me about you about all the current things and issues going on. Well, thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Yeah, thank you too.
We will see each other.